You look fantastic, Josh.
Thanks, Tressa. You look fine.
You son of a bitch. Oh, I bet it's going to be loud when I turn it on.
Oh shit. I gotta get my fucking
Audacity.
Audacity. I'm fucking up here. I am fucking up.
Oops. Did I start that? Oh yeah, I started that a long time ago. I can just close that out and start again so I don't have to whatever.
Well, since it wants to give me an error message anyway, let's quit it and start it. And start it and quit it and quit it and start it and start it and quit it. All right, let's see. Get this baby rolling. Rolling. This is Josh recording for Sanctuary Season 1, Episode 1.
Hey Josh, how do you
What's
feel?
up?
Hi, how do you feel about Canadian TV shows in general?
Uh I don't have strong feelings about them, but this one smacks of full Canadianism, like through
Oh
and
yeah,
through, right?
you can tell for sure. You're like,
They're like they were drinking maple syrup between
I'm
shots.
wasted. You could just like it stunk of it. It was very we're trying our best vibe.
So wait, are you saying Canadians are trying their best?
I should think so. They're so nice. No, I just mean like every time I see a show that's exclusively Canadian, it just seems slightly off.
It's interesting that you think Canadians are so nice.
Well, I don't know. That's the stereotype.
That
Fine.
is
I
the
don't know.
stereotype. I don't believe it personally. I think that they have a huge chip on their shoulder.
Because they're not as awesome as us, the good old US of A.
First of all, yes. Um, but then also like uh they are a widely traveled people who go everywhere with like their maple fucking flag stuck to everything that they own so that nobody mistakes them for American.
Yeah, that's pretty funny. I mean, back in the 80s and the 90s, I was like, settle down, you guys. No one gives a shit. But now I'm like, oh yeah, I get it. That makes sense.
I guess. I mean, I really like the original Degrassi Junior High,
Mm-hmm.
and
Mm-hmm.
that's it. I think that's it. I can't think of anything else. What else? What else comes from Canada?
For TV, I don't know. They did the RoboCop series that I'm afraid to watch because it's RoboCop, and I want it to be good, but I'm afraid it won't be. When I was there in October, there's a channel that played a detective show nonstop, and I feel like the detective was blind, but I'm not sure. It was just not a good show. It was like a detective show where guys were just like, this is my daily life. I'm gonna eat some cereal now, and now I'm gonna go walk to the precinct or whatever the fuck they did. I don't know.
You're saying that they just like turned a camera on and walked away and let everything play out in real time?
Yeah, it was like a TikTok live video IRL.
I'm just gonna pick out some socks. Not these
Get ready
socks
with me.
though. Different socks.
Yeah, these are a
No, I
little
think I
bit
want some shorter socks today. Not too tall.
a little too dark. They're a little too dad and sandal. I'm gonna have to go white. No, white's too
Mm,
much.
so that's
Um,
what we think of Canada.
you're welcome.
What do you think about well, like what else do you think about Canada?
I would probably move there in a heartbeat if that was possible.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I have visited the glorious nation on a couple of occasions and had a wonderful time everywhere that I've gone, and I've only encountered really nice folks. So I don't know why I'm being such a dick.
It's fun. I don't know. I've only been to Toronto, so I don't know anything about anything. Put me in a big city anywhere and I'm sure I'll be fine.
Yeah, I feel the same way. Like I'm a city person, international. Like put me in a city anywhere in the world and I'll be okay.
Yeah, I'm happier in the suburbs, but just don't make me live anywhere rural. Rural. That word sucks.
It's difficult, right? Rural.
Hate
Did I
it.
just did I say it right? Rural.
You did great.
How do you say it?
Rural, I believe is the pronunciation.
Rural.
You sound like
Rural.
Scrappy Doo or some shit. I hate it.
Rubber-dubber-dubber-doo.
You know what? We should clap it in.
Oh yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
What's up, guys? It's On Fire Tonight with Josh and Tressa. We are here today to talk about Sanctuary Season 1, Episode 1. It's a show that was made in Canada, I guess. We're about to spoil it. So if you haven't seen it yet and want to watch it first, pause this, watch that, come back. You're back. Welcome back.
Welcome back, everybody. Let's talk about Canada.
So Canada might be just a land of monsters.
Oh,
Right?
I think that has been established in every form of media.
Like they have a lot of paranormal sci-fi shows that they produce there.
What else did they produce there?
The
I mean,
X-Files.
no, I meant, yes, everything is made in Canada, of course. I thought you were speaking released and made as a Canadian object.
Oh, right. Probably made, in cooperation with American production companies and American sensibilities.
Yes.
If you want it to be successful.
Because Canada, let's be real.
I don't know. I mean, like Kids in the Hall is like purely Canadian, and that show's fucking great.
Hell yes. Maybe it's just dramas they don't do well, unless they're teen dramas.
Teen dramas like Degrassi Junior High and Degrassi High School, made in the 80s and 90s.
Man,
but that's more melodrama than drama.
I mean, yeah, teenagers.
Yeah.
So excited when I found that on PBS in the 2000s.
Right.
So
ditto. I was like, I could know those people.
Yeah. And I was like, no, I'm sorry. I have plans. I cannot go out all weekend because there's a marathon. Mm-hmm. I don't want to miss something and not know what's happening the next day. Why is Drake in a wheelchair? He got shot in Canada? Are you kidding me? That's wild.
Oh, see, that's the Next Generation.
Yeah, I was talking about the Next Generation.
I'm talking about the original series.
I never saw any of those.
Oh my God.
Okay. I know.
It's probably pointless now that you're an adult, but when you were a kid and they were kids on there, it was like, oh wow, this speaks to me on some level.
Yeah, I mean,
there's the skinhead girl who's into not testing on animals, and the punk girl, and there's the guy with the fedora.
I didn't even know it existed till I met Andy. And I mean, I was really, as an adult, really into Next Gen, but maybe. I don't know.
Well, here's what I love about Next Generation. And I didn't watch a ton of Next Generation, but when it first came out, I was like, holy shit, there's a brand new series. And the main character is the baby that the two like high school kids in the first season had. And it centers around her and her life. But the original cast members are adults playing their same roles.
Yeah.
And the great thing is that like in season 1, you're following the kids and the adults are sort of in the background. And in season 2, they just took a hard turn and they're like, let's go back to the original characters. Let's talk about Wheels and Spike. And I don't remember anyone else's name.
Yeah.
Degrassi is probably one of them.
I don't remember anything. I just remember they had original cast members as the parents and teachers and whoever.
But they were their same characters.
Yeah, that's what I was like, yeah, that's fucking dope.
Yeah, totally.
Kudos, Canada.
Yeah, you got that one song by the Zit Remedies.
Yep.
I don't know if we're going to get to Sanctuary in this episode.
Probably not. Sanctuary. Oh, speaking of which, the show we watched, Sanctuary, has the woman from Stargate in it. She's great.
Wait, who's the woman from Stargate? I've never seen Stargate.
The TV show or the movie or both?
I think I saw the movie and it sucked, so I never watched the show.
Oh, get the fuck out of here. That movie is great.
Is that the one where Dylan from 90210 gets crushed in the first 5 minutes?
I don't
by
remember.
Like a pyramid.
Why would you say that's bad? That sounds amazing.
Spoiler alert for a movie that came out 30 years ago.
I do not remember that. I think that French Stewart was in it at some point.
In the movie?
Yes. I think, I'm not sure. What's his name? Blaine or whatever from 16 Candles?
John Cryer?
No. No, the rich guy that was a dick. And then he was in Boston Legal, that show about that your hometown.
Which of course everyone from Boston, we just watch it nonstop 24/7.
Yeah, of course. And
we're like, oh, Cheers is over. Switch it to Boston Legal.
That's the best channel. I can't remember who. No, that was. Well, Kurt Russell was in it. The movie.
Kurt Russell's awesome.
Yes, this movie was great.
All right.
Anyway, she's from the TV show. Not as good.
Do you recommend the TV show? Is that a show that we should check out?
I don't know. I feel like it got weird and boring after a while, but I think it started off kind of fun. Like weird alien people. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. Anyway, Sanctuary has that lady. Yeah.
Sanctuary also has the guy from Cruel Intentions 2.
The best one.
Uh-huh.
Who's that? I don't know who that is. Is that
he plays Dr. Zimmerman, the fastidious criminal profiler type guy.
Oh boy, that character. I think I got some salad in my teeth. Hold on. Connie, little dick. It's hard to see because it's mirrored. Nope. I'm gonna have to relabel this a video.
How so?
I don't know. Awesome dental work. I know I have a mirror around here somewhere. What were we talking about? Some guys and some stuff. Zimmerman.
All right. So this is the first part of a two-parter episode. It's like a two-parter pilot thing.
God damn it. What did I have in that goddamn salad? Let's keep
take all the time
in.
you need. Take all the time you need.
I'm good. I don't care. You guys can look at my fucking lettuce in my teeth. It's fine. Yeah, I was looking at IMDb because I don't know who any of these fucking Canadians are. So that Zimmerman guy, first up, before we get into the cast and whatnot, wow, what a character. He's so smart. He can like notice stuff and know that it means other stuff. Isn't that wild?
I'm most impressed by the way he's able to zoom his eyeballs
and highlight things. It's very impressive.
We've
Because
got a lot going on.
yeah, you know how when you have a chair in one place and you pull it out from the table so you can sit down on it, and then you pull it back in so you can get closer to the table? Apparently, that means you have a child living with you that has ADHD or some sort of hyperactivity.
Or maybe somebody else lived here previously.
Nope, not in Canada.
You're right. You're right. Okay, so we've got this show. The show's weird to begin with, but like, pilots often
Yeah.
sort of have to you have to give a show a little bit of time. And neither of us have seen the show before. So we're really venturing into the unknown here.
Wait, real quick. I'm sorry. Put a pin in that. Don't forget what you're saying, but I need to interrupt you with Robin Dunn, the Zimmerman guy.
Mm-hmm.
He was in 2 scent, as in smelling, scent themed romantic comedies. 2. I didn't even know 2 existed, and he's in both of them.
Are they like Hallmark or Lifetime type movies?
Oh, I'm sure. What's this one called? Making Sense, wink, of love. And oh fuck, what's the other one?
Is he supposed to be a professional perfumer who can't find love?
Josh, I don't care. And the other one is
Well, I'm interested. I'm trying to rationalize what these titles mean.
wait, the other one, Scent, wink, sational Christmas.
Hmm.
2 scent based romantic comedies.
Oh, you know what? I'm a fucking dummy.
What?
SCTV,
No,
Schitt's
no.
Creek.
We're talking, yes, comedies. They do top-notch comedies. Absolutely. We're trying to find a drama that they do really well.
Well, I don't know. Anyway, so this show is about some monster hunters who want to protect the monsters, if I understand correctly.
Yes, and house them in Dr. Dracula Frankenstein's castle underground sanctuary. No one's gonna notice this fucking thing behind us in the middle of a city. What the fuck is that?
Yeah,
Where
she
the fuck are
lives
we?
in a Gothic cathedral in the middle of a modern city.
That's like
so
a
no one's going to
university.
notice it.
That is a campus. That is not a building. That is a fucking campus. No one notices that. No one questions what's in there.
She's the
Could we go to
full
church there?
campus of Trinity College in Dublin, but it's transplanted to Vancouver or wherever.
It's fine. The neighbor's like, neat. Look.
Right. There's a bunch of werewolves.
There's just like gargoyles that are alive on top of that building everywhere, I'm sure. And everyone's fine with it. Canada. Who is the daughter? Do we know the daughter?
I don't know.
Is that?
Do we know the daughter?
She looked familiar. Like she did a bunch of like straight to WGN series. What's that called?
WB? CW?
No, I mean when a show goes isn't on a network and it goes straight to
syndication.
Syndicated, yeah. She looks like she's been in a bunch of syndicated shows, but I don't know if I'm just projecting that onto her.
Let's see. Her name is Emily Olrup. She is familiar. What's she been in?
Battlestar Galactica.
Well, I loved Battlestar Galactica sometimes.
A fucking shitload more Christmas romantic
comedies. She's in Motherland, Fort Salem.
I don't know what that means.
Okay, so in Motherland, Fort Salem, it's a show about witches who were foundationally important to the winning of the Revolutionary War. And
that's fun.
Right. And the bad guys are balloons.
I'm out.
They're just
What?
they're balloons. So like if you just see like a balloon that looks like like a child lost it, like run for your life. It's a bad guy. Oh, and their power is to sing, is to like hold hands and sing.
Oh, I hate that. Is it like The Prisoner, that kind of thing?
Uh Only that there are balloons. And watching it, you might feel like a prisoner.
Noted. So let's go through this freaking episode. We get Zimmerman, who's a real fucking smarty pants. Probably thinks he's way better than everyone else. Like a
Well, he's a
Sherlock Holmes
fastidious
type.
pants. He's a fastidious pants. The very first moment we meet him, he
Uh-huh.
knows that it's the chef's day off because
Oh my God, that fucking asshole scene. I wanted to slap the shit out of it. Oh,
the balsamic drizzle went counterclockwise rather than clockwise. So he knew something was wrong.
okay. And you just had to point that out so everyone fucking knew how smart you were. Shut the fuck up. Even he was like, it's not a big deal. I was just wondering. No, you weren't. You're just showing off how freaking smart you are, dum dum.
I think we're meant to understand that he is on the spectrum. No?
I'm just saying I don't like it. Maybe, but I don't like it.
None of the cops that he works with seem to give a shit about anything he has to say.
Yeah, why?
Why did they call him in if like they're just going to dismiss him
Yeah.
like
Oh,
automatically?
glad you finally got here. Now shut the fuck up. We don't want to hear what you have to say.
Totally.
uh,
This showed, yeah. We've got
the cops have decided uh they've got the guy in what's it called? They arrested the shooter that they think that all these people died from in this apartment. But
and
really
he's like a weightlifter guy with no
yeah,
shirt.
obviously Russian because he's a weightlifter. that fucking apartment. All right. So they're religious. They got some Jesus stuff. They got nesting dolls, obviously Ukrainian or Russian. Let's see. Shut up. These are fucking obvious things that people could have in their houses if they're not Ukrainian, Russian, or religious. Stop it. Anyway.
Yeah, they were really hitting the note about them being immigrants extra hard. And I think the point is that immigrants
Are
in our
gross and dumb.
I think
Don't clip that. Don't loop that, please.
I think that they're trying to make a point that immigrants trying to make their way in a society are like these mutants trying to make their way in a society. They're kind of square pegs that don't quite fit in. And they might accidentally kill a lot of people.
Right, because they don't want to get found out that they're immigrants.
So there's a kid that has like some kind of like
An embryo, what are those called? A lamprey eel snake thing coming out of his torso.
yeah. I
Just
mean,
cut it off. It's fine. Just cut it off.
well, like it seems to be like a murder penis with a mind of its own.
With teeth.
A
Like
giant murder penis with a mind of its own. It's like a super long one.
yeah, do you know of any other kind?
Nope.
Of penises, not murder penises.
Yeah, I understand.
Delightful. So everyone's like, everyone in this immigrant family is trying to protect this kid. Is it like a Twilight Zone situation where if they say something bad about him, they're going to die and be wished off to the corn fields? I said cornflakes.
I'm not sure like how much agency this kid has or doesn't have.
Right. I don't understand that either. But why?
Maybe that will be revealed in episode part the second.
Why are they trying so hard to like protect him if he's killing literally everybody that says, "Hey, how's it going, kid?"
Yeah, like maybe we should be protecting everyone else from this kid.
He murdered my dad, but it's fine. He doesn't know any better. He murdered those two cops, but it's fine. It's probably the downstairs muscle guy that murdered them with his murder penis.
I mean, he might not have agency. It really might not be his fault at all. Like this
Sure.
lamprey thing might have a mind of its own.
Sure, but that
If
doesn't
you know
mean
what I mean. But by the way,
I do.
tangent. I want you to just Google right now. Do a Google
Okay.
image search.
Mhm.
Aleister Crowley's signature.
Image search. It's delightful. Are you saying that it's full of penises?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I get that, but it's delightful as well.
The capital A in Aleister is a giant dick and balls. It's hilarious.
I wonder if that was on purpose.
Probably not. That probably the phallic nature of his signature was probably totally accidental.
Yeah. You know, it happens.
Anyway, so yeah, so there's the X-Files monster collector lady that like gets Zimmerman and is like, "Hey, I read up on you. I know all about your whole fucking life. You should come join me and help protect monsters." And then she takes him back to her secret gigantic cavernous lair that's like as big as 6 city blocks, and it's filled with monsters. And he's like, "What the hell?" And then he meets her daughter, who's like, it seems like she's too old to be her daughter the natural way. And he even points that out. And she's like, "It's none of your business." And the daughter.
Hold up. I gotta say that for Hollywood, makes perfect sense, the age difference. They could be like 5 years apart. It would make perfect sense because Hollywood has a way of being like, "Oh, look at this 40-year-old woman that looks like she's 22 and she's got a 20-year-old daughter. It's fine." And if they hadn't said anything about the age difference, I wouldn't have even noticed.
Oh, it stood out to me. I mean, even in the context of, yes, shows and movies will cast in a weird way where like
Yeah.
someone who's like, it doesn't seem right. Like,
But the mom, to me, the mom appeared to be, I don't know, 40, late 30s, and the daughter appeared to be 20s, early 20s. That doesn't seem crazy to me.
oh, that's interesting. I thought the daughter was meant to be much older.
She had bangs, Josh.
Uh,
She was wearing a leather jacket. What?
anyway.
Yeah. Sorry, go ahead.
The daughter is talking about how, like, the summer she turned 18, they like got a whole bunch of werewolves. And even though Zimmerman has already seen like 14 or 15 monsters at this point, he's like, "I don't believe a word you're saying."
Sounds like bullshit. What are you even talking about? This is the trope that makes me fucking crazy.
You've already seen the evidence.
I call it, or I did just now in my head, the Scully trope, where it's like, I've seen all of the most impossible things that could ever happen, but not one more. That's stupid. I hate it.
Yeah, so I mean, clearly this is a show that is at least a little bit inspired by the X-Files.
Huh.
I think it's fair to say.
I think it was more inspired by Kolchak, but that's just me.
Oh, Kolchak, the Night Stalker?
Yeah, that's the one.
Hmm.
Mhm.
Hmm.
Mhm. 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 You got a reporter and a. Never mind, you don't have any of that. Sorry. Go ahead. This show could end up being super fun or not.
The show's got a lot of atmosphere,
Yeah, it does.
right? There's some real talent in the production of the image making in the show.
I did have an issue with the guy that the hairy dude that works for the doctor. He is billed as Bigfoot. He's not big enough to be Bigfoot.
His character name is Bigfoot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
He's like the butler now.
Mm-hmm. He is a recurring character called Bigfoot. Which is crazy because
how big should a Bigfoot be?
I mean, at least 7 feet, right? At least. And he's going to smell really, really bad.
Well, he's been living inside. This isn't just some woodland creature.
All right. We didn't even get to see his feet.
How big are they?
They're so big that he can't find any shoes to fit.
Give me a Bigfoot and a bottle of beer.
You think he'll join them? Do you think that Zimmerman will join up with the doctor and help her find all these crazy creatures?
Hopefully they never meet again. They just go off in different directions.
Right. But the show is still about both of them, just completely separate situations.
Yeah, sometimes like they'll be in the same supermarket at the same time, but they don't even encounter each other.
No, there's a lot of blocking of eyes and like.
It's like that Altman movie, Shortcuts.
I was thinking more like Short Circuit with Johnny Five, but yeah.
Is that Steve Guttenberg?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Love Steve Guttenberg.
Who doesn't?
Mahoney!
That's right.
That's from that movie he was in.
Oh, 3 Men and a Baby.
Uh-huh. Why did they name the baby Mahoney?
It's weird.
Always getting lost. Mahoney!
Oh, there's a ghost in the porch.
All right. Neither of us can take this show seriously enough to talk about it. I think that might be a sign.
I still think we should try a couple more episodes because I'm enjoying this.
All right. That's fine. That's fine. I don't know if this would be fun for an audience.
Oh, for sure. We're just having fun. And that's always fun. Everyone loves to hear our opinions about Canada, regardless if they are fake and real and based in truth.
Right. And we might forget like the things that we love while we're shitting all over a country.
Mm-hmm. It's fine. But you know what? Unfortunately, we're all at time.
Yeah, that's all the time we have for this episode. So thanks for joining us, people of